cooking.
Punch front into the
knee
front
twist
half.
and sticks it.
Ooh, sick transition.
Boom. Pop side. Are you kidding me, Elise?
Oh, that was so good. Big concrete reverse.
Ooh. Yup. All right, the music is pumping. The crowd is going.
All right, let's see her set the bar here.
Maybe literally. Oh!
Tack inward front.
Yo!
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, that is a cool combo.
Throws her hands up. Does like a little bit of a flag pullover there.
I don't think I've seen Hanaho hit a wall inward like that. That's nice.
I know, it's very, very clean.
Damn, and straight into that swaggy little ascent.
Now, there was a little bit of innovation there because there was I'm going to call it a flag pullover. I don't know what you would call it, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm calling it.
That's good.
The flag pullover is something I've never really seen before. Very clean on the inward.
Also a fun play on words like flag pull over.
Flag pull over. Yeah.
Flag pull, yeah. She's like, ta-da! There's your inspiration for the day.
Now, one thing that I think might hurt her a little bit is the inward and then the jump to cat was a solid combo, and then there was a bit of a pause to the flag pullover.
True, true. 6.87. All right, that's solid.
That's very solid.
Very high. Being rewarded for creativity and environment interaction.
Yeah, I think that's the big one. Environment interaction, doing that flag pullover in the only spot that you could do it in the gym.
Up next, we got Steen.
Starting on the bar with a Webster.
Oh,
Lazy
okay.
down to front handspring.
All
Okay.
right.
Decent obstacle interaction there. Starting on a bar, making it a more difficult takeoff. Webstering to cover the distance, going into that lazy transition, and then finishing things off with the front handspring.
I like a good handspring out at the end of a line. That's a real nice little bang.
Now, thinking of the three together here, Webster on its own, not too hard. Lazy as the transition into front handspring. You can basically look at this combo as two separate moves connected by a very simple transition.
True.
So I don't see it being scored insanely high.
Yeah. 7.03.
I can see it. I can see it. It was now. The way that judging generally works is on a scale. I do believe it was a bit harder than Hanaho's.
Okay.
Sorry, my mistake. A bit easier than Hanaho's.
Yeah, easier.
But the obstacle use, she used a lot more obstacles using the rail, the drop, and the ground, as opposed to just the wall and the wall and the wall, using two different walls.
And it is hard to pull a front handspring out of taking such a drop.
And it is a big drop. And a bit harder to do Webster off of a rail than a normal platform.
I personally would put Hanaho's line above that, but, you know, that's just me. I'm just a little talky guy. You know, I'm just a commentator. And the judging is averaged out between the three of them, so maybe a different judge had a different opinion.
I also think a huge factor is the level of smoothness between transitions.
Okay.
Where Hanaho's was more of a pause, grab, and then a slow pullover.
True.
Christine's was much more of a combo, like
Continuous motion.
Exactly.
Okay. Up next, we got Hikari Izumi in her third event of the day.
Going up onto the rail from the wall.
Oh! Now, what would you call that?
Now, I've heard that being called a T-gainer.
Okay.
But so it's usually done where the bar looks like a T. That is more in the corner, making it a little bit more awkward than a traditional T-gainer, in my opinion.
Yep.
Not sure what the actual name is, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Now,
it could be a flyaway. Some might call it a gargoyle, even though it wasn't done from above the bar.
I will never, ever, 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 ever call that a gargoyle, and I will hurt you if you call it a gargoyle.
No, I wouldn't. Tummy.
Just letting everybody know out there.
Yeah.
You could call it a hang gainer from a bar.
Yeah, hang
I like
gainer.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got to be tired.
Miranda.
Sheesh. Let's go, Miranda. Now, Miranda's got some dope stuff cooking up. And I think most athletes are starting with their easiest combination, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's smart. It helps calm the nerves a little bit.
Hey.
Back handspring swing
Yup.
gainer.
Sticks it.
Nice.
Yo.
That, believe it or not, that is a this was Miranda Tibbling who just did that. That is a Christine Dietrich. That is
I was going to say.
That is a signature move of hers.
Uh-huh. Throwing it back to Steen. Steen did that for her big trick in, I believe, 2017, I believe? 17? Okay.
Yeah, 2016 or 17.
Yeah, one of those 2 years. Nice little throwback there.
And Miranda Tibbling busting it out. Now that right there, as we see one move linked immediately into the next, that is a picture-perfect combo. I expect to see a very high score in comparison to what we've seen so far.
And you know I love a little quarter twist like that.
Ooh, you better believe adding a little extra stingies to it.
Boosh. All right, a score of 5.73. Okay. Maybe because it was a little shorter, less obstacle interaction, I guess. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yeah. Anyway, we got Noah Diorgina coming up next.
Diorgina. Let's see what she's got in store for us.
Getting them feet ready, tying them shoes tight.
Hopefully the double foot injury doesn't bug her too much on this combo round.
Looking like she's going to be vaulting into something.
Ooh,
okay,
I like
Noah.
that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Double thumbs up coming from Noah. I love a little bit of parkour integration into these combo rounds.
And I think it'll show in her score if she can pull it off. Yeah,
there we go. Too quiet in here. Bring up the noise. Kong plyo punch front into the knee
front twist
half.
Sticks it.
Woo!
Yo, yes.
All right.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I watched her working on that one in practice, and she was looking a little bit less sure of it earlier on. And then she nailed one, and I think that was all the time that she had. So I'm really happy she was able to pull it together.
Yeah, a couple things I really want to point out about that is obviously the knee front half is a tricky move on its own. You get your head closer to the wall, and there's that slanted wall that she went over on that brick side.
Yeah.
That can be super sketchy, as well as her link into it. She did a bit of a ground Kong to knees. If you do that too heavy, your knees stick to the ground.
And look, this front flip might have taken her a little bit further than she was anticipating. Look at how small that ground Kong to knee had to be.
Very
really
small,
good adjustment.
But yeah, she adjusted perfectly.
Okay, yes, okay, this I agree with. Judges. 7.73.
All right.
Kong plyo front flip to knee, a twist. Zoinks. Oh, here comes Elise. Alrighty, so no surprises for me. I know what she's cooking up here, but I am excited to see her nail it. Let's go, Elise.
Oh, I'm in this now. I'm just watching and waiting. I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't seen a single thing, but I know what Elise can do.
Small run up that she's got here. Let's go, Elise.
Come on, Elise. Starting on the tippy toes. Side
nailing the side. Pop side. And that's that's it, down the wall. Okay.
Oh.
Not exactly what she was going for down the brick wall, but the side flip up itself, very impressive.
That is a disgusting upward side gap right there.
And she had the power to collect the second side out of that. Take it.
All right, now.
Just pretend you didn't make a mistake, I guess.
Yeah. I think that was a decent showing. I didn't know what was coming next. Let's see here.
3 steps into this side up. Yeah, and just didn't. I think she was just leaning a little bit too far over the ledge to commit to the pimp flip.
Oh, she wanted a pimp flip.
She was cooking that, but she wasn't sure whether it was in the bag. But I think it's for the best that she decided not to.
Yeah. She was definitely very close to the edge there to pull off any extra moves. Taking that over to Elise's score.
Oh! Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 7.3. Hey, take it. That puts her in second place. Cool. She's like, all right. Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with that. I think that was the hardest single trick, but linking it with the same trick kind of drops you down a little bit in that innovation.
True. Let's go.
Nene the guy coming up.
Now, I don't know what she's cooking.
Now, we saw her in her line round do a flyaway double full at the end of her line. You know she's got big tricks cooking.
And Nene just 17 years old, according to my information. Let's go, Nene. See what you got. Yeah, she's looking ready. Cooking.
Starting aiming towards that slant wall. Webster.
Yes!
Ooh, sick transition.
Wall full.
Into the
Nailed
wall full.
it. Yo!
Oh, that was such a nice transition
Come
there on the
on.
wall.
The judges gotta love that. Cause sure, you could do like a handspring style trick across the ground, but then adding in that wall interaction where that trick more or less cannot exist without the wall being there.
Yep.
She should be rewarded for that.
Absolutely. As well as the Webster in a bit of a tight space. Hard to set up that spacing going into the transition move.
All of it pretty tight. Like even hitting a wall full out of that trick. Like good luck.
All right, here we go. I want to watch this again. Coming up with the cartwheel, swinging around to the back step.
Yo,
right
and trusting
into the
her
full.
steps too. She didn't have to adjust her feet at all. Fantastic. And maybe hesitating just a little bit, but yeah, didn't have to replace the foot. They were in the right spot. She said, okay, good to go, and sent that waffle.
Yeah, at most there was a bit of a weight shift, but here immediate to the swing around. Little bit of a weight shift back to forward and then into the wall full.
Yeah, the weight shift made the difference.
See how much that matters here.
I don't think that much because we just got the numbers, baby. Putting her in second place.
7.48.
7.48. Okay, so as it stands, Noah Diorgina in first with a score of 7.73. Nene in second, 7.48. And Elise in third with 7.30. And that's just our first round.
And athletes can use some of this information from the judges, knowing, and now they've talked to the judges about what exactly they're looking for. They have a very solid, a better idea than what I have of what these judges are scoring on. But having seen that, it seems to me that obstacle interaction is one of the biggest weighted scoring points. Difficulty definitely high, but obstacle interaction can take you a long way because Noah, she did have the difficulty, yes, but she really hit the obstacle interaction.
Let's go, Hannah. She got something different over here. Let's go, an assisted Webster. A little throwback to her line from yesterday.
Hey.
Nice. Great line, and I will say, with the exception of Elise not pulling that pin flip, we haven't seen a single error from any of our competitors.
No, everything done pretty much how it was planned out, how it was drawn up, so to speak.
Which is very rare.
This assisted front flip directly into the toe swing transition. Toe swing 180 right into the Webster on flat ground. Now, again, though, only using the single bar and flat ground.
Yep, I think that will reflect in her score. Not exactly meeting the criteria that the judges are seeking. 7.08. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, anything around a 7 is generally a safe score.
Yeah.
Okay,
here comes Steen.
And no score has breached into the 8 territory, so there's a lot of room for improvement here.
Yeah, what's Steen cooking? Starting on the ground.
Stride pre's up, reverse down into a wall backflip.
Okay.
Nice. A little bit more of a dynamic combo. Something throwing it a little bit back towards what Noah did in the last round, covering a little bit more space, making a little bit faster and more explosive.
Mm-hmm. And also taking a less predictable route. Like, I didn't think that she'd be going back to the wall after that precision.
It's the precision, beautiful spacing.
Yeah, and nice steps, too.
Yeah. We haven't seen anything crazy yet.
Not yet.
It looks like all of these combos are well within the competitors' wheelhouses.
Mm-hmm.
They're going for safety other than shock and awe.
Yep. 5.67. Yep, I'll agree with that one.
Yeah. Difficulty quite low. Obstacle interactions there, but if the difficulty's gone, don't think you can expect much more than a 5 or a 6.
And surprise, it's Hikari Izumi. Big chilling up on that ledge.
I like the choice of starting point. She has a lot of obstacles all around her.
Yep, setting herself up for success.
Yeah, wide open options.
Oh, I'm feeling an A-twist just the way she's setting up right now.
Starts with a jump across the gap, striding through, plyo, front half.
Oh, front
right.
late half. Nice one. All right.
Again, seemed well within her comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more obstacles used, but I'm not sure if that exactly ticks off obstacle interaction.
Yeah.
Since it was basically precisions across each one.
Yeah. Moving past the obstacles as opposed to
using
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a pretty tough stride challenge, though. Not a whole lot of momentum to get across all of that.
And it was a nice late half, as you said.
Yeah. I love a good late half. Boing, boing, swing. Ayo.
Honestly, one of my favorite moves to do because you can almost just surprise yourself with it.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm just doing a front flip. It's like,
yeah. Yeah, you just hit a nice high front flip. If you got some time, you got some budget, just throw a little hip twist in there. Why not? 5.87. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that too much.
Yeah, just a little bit more difficult than Steen's run. Or Steen's combo, sorry.
And now as things are progressing, it looks like Noah, Elise, and Nene are sitting very, very pretty in front right now.
Now
So Miranda's going to have to go kind of crazy here.
And I think she is going to do exactly that because I know what she's got cooking, and you're in for a little treat, son.
This right here is the look of somebody about to do something big.
Uh-huh.
That's what I want to see. A little bit of nerves popping in.
Uh-huh.
Getting the shoes wiped down. Here we go. Big Kong pre reverse.
Ooh! Yup!
Was that a knee side?
Yeah, knee side, and she might have fit in a wall touch. I know she was working on that, but the camera angle didn't quite lend itself. We'll have to see in the replay.
All right, and that Kong Pre is no joke with that run-up.
You've got basically no run-up, like 2 steps into that Kong Pre. Let's take another look at that. 2 steps.
Yeah, that is a very difficult Kong Pre. Great spacing.
And she opted to do a hand touch early on the top of the wall. That's all good, because her hand did slip a couple times in practice. Yo, yes.
7.87.
Absolutely. I do think that was the most difficult combo we've seen so far.
Agreed, and similar in terms to Noah's last combo, but definitely harder, and it shows in the scoring.
Let's go, Miranda. I think we'll be seeing her in finals. Okay, what's Noah cooking up? Starting with the brick wall.
Starting low down. Now, starting on the ground is a bit trickier than starting on top of something, and not a ton of options.
Like she's already in the pit, you know?
Right. She's kind of in the end zone. But we'll see what she's got cooking up here.
It's going to take a lot of power for her to take herself to another obstacle.
Starts wall full.
Palm flip.
Steps to palm, pop back. Okay.
Yeah.
The steps did kind of break the combo aspect of it.
Yep.
Wall full, definitely a difficult trick. I don't think on the same level as knee side. And then the steps should show in scoring as a big no-no.
Yeah. But throwing in some higher difficulty tricks, not necessarily better in a combo sense, but the difficulty was undeniably higher than some of the other combinations we've seen so far.
Definitely. And having her already being, having her first score very high in relation to everyone else's.
Yeah, a little bit of a stumble going into that pop back.
Yeah.
Not quite a true pop. You can see just her foot shifted a tiny bit.
Right. A little bit of a reset of the weight as that foot moves back.
She had the right components. Like, imagine if she hit the palm flip first, pop back, maybe even half, and then step out into that wall full. She could have done all of the same tricks, but had them linked together a little bit better. Okay.
I like where your head's at. 6.80 from Noah. Still a quite respectable score because of the difficulty of each individual trick.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes line construction be like that. Like sometimes you see the pieces, but it's not always exactly clear how they go together.
Oh, man, we got Elise coming up.
Come on, Elise.
A solid score in her last one, putting her in third place as far as individual tricks or individual combos go for that last round. Okay. I know she's got something big here, though.
Come on, Elise. You got this.
Let's go up. Cast
yup.
3.
Yup.
Strike to court.
Come on.
There we go.
Let's go, Elise.
That's the kind of combo I was waiting for.
Yup.
And
hitting the castaway across the gap.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera covered it as well as it could have. There's about a 2 or 3 foot gap between the wall and the platform that she landed on. So you have to cast back over the gap.
And a castaway is not typically a trick that takes you that far back. When you're doing a castaway, you want to keep it pretty tight and close to the wall so you can snap that rotation. If you opt to go for distance, you can cut off that rotation and not properly land the trick. So props to her, and she sticks the landing, turning immediately into that court.
Absolutely, and you'll really see that here. Just like you were saying, sticks it. Oh, there was a 1 step forward. I didn't see it on the other angle.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to hurt her score too much, especially with the heavy difficulty of that first move.
Yeah, and Elise put that one together pretty last second. She had maybe only a few minutes left in practice, and she was fussing and trying to find where to do one of her other combos. Couldn't quite figure it out, and then found this castaway, stuck to it, progressed through it. We started with mats, took away the mats, figured it out, and I'm stoked that she pulled it through.
And so is she, judging by the dancing.
Come on, Elise, putting on them moves. I got no idea what she's doing for combo 3. Yep.
There it is, breaking the 8 barrier with an 8.13.
Rightly so, and that will put her into first place for now.
huge score on that one.
Absolutely deserved. That is a nasty castaway. Call that a nastaway.
A nastaway.
Put the cash away.
All right, Nene Nagai coming up next.
Let's go, Nene.
Shaking out the hands, okay.
I like the zone that she's put herself in. A lot of possibilities here.
There we go.
Give it up, crowd. Come on.
Come on, Nene.
People of Earth, give Nene your energy.
All right, looks like maybe she's setting up towards the bar?
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
Come on. Yes. Cork.
Cork. Makakos to the low bar. Up to the high.
Yo!
Yes! The ping full.
Ping full!
Oh, yes.
Jeez! What a height to hit that trick from, too. Damn, I think she put a dent in the concrete.
Yeah, she's becoming known for that move. She did a very similar one at Kings of the Concrete that was about 3.5 feet higher to straight concrete and just stomps it.
What a strong competitor.
That was a great combo there. A little bit of a hesitation when she hooked her knees. We'll have to see the full thing one more time here.
Yeah, let's throw it back. Take a quick look at that. Kizork.
Cork, great landing. Took her right where she wanted to.
Yeah, no adjustments. And then into here, just taking a second to get it right. Honestly, didn't even break her momentum.
Yeah.
Just lean forward a touch to buy a split second of time.
It's one of those where there was not an error. It just, in a perfect world, could have been done just a hair faster.
Yeah. But really, that's all we have to take away from that. Everything else was gloriously
Everything else
placed.
was great. And especially the angle at which she landed this cork to hit that Makako to take her right where she wanted to go.
Just excellent spacing. And that's really tough to get your legs through your arms like that, too. Very underrated combination.
Yeah, another thing that's really spooky about that is if you're a little bit too close to that pillar there, you do not want to throw that move.
Nah, right, because that twist will send your head towards the pillar. Okay, 7.90. I concur.
I completely agree. Not the same difficulty as what we just saw from Elise Bickley in the round before that, but very, very high difficulty, and the links were immaculate.
Sheesh. Okay, so let's take a look at our placements now. So at the end of the second round of combo, we have Elise Bickley in first place. Come on.
Let's go.
Okay, in second, Nene Nagai. And they are very close in score. Elise has 7.72 averaged out right now. And Nene has 7.69. They are neck in neck.
0.03 difference?
Yeah, that's not much. And then we got Noah Diorgina in third with 7.27. We got one more round. See if anyone can pull out something schnasty.
How close are we between third and fourth?
So 7.27 for Noah Diorgina and then 6.98 for Hanaho Yamamoto.
Okay, a decent little gap there.
And Miranda Tibbling could pull forward. She's only narrowly behind by 0.18 from Hanaho. It's okay. Let's go, Hanaho.
Come on.
And now she's got to collect herself and execute.
Pass up, toe shoot.
Ooh, okay.
I love it. Yes!
Yo, sick!
Yo!
Okay, yeah, we'll take that.
Come on, Hanaho.
Yup.
That was so sick.
Super techie combination.
Obstacle interaction had to go crazy there.
Yeah, that was a techie number.
Yep. And you ain't doing that anywhere else in the gym.
Nah.
No chance.
Let's see. Here's our replay.
All right, coming up.
Toe shoot, and that is not
cat.
a linear toe
Pendulum's
shoot.
right up. Kips to another one. Half carts out.
Yeah.
Right into the pop back.
That's nice. There you go, Hanaho.
Now, when you write that move down, or when you write that combo down on paper, and you look at each individual move, no individual move scores high in difficulty. When it's linked together like that, that's what really brings up the difficulty.
Uh-huh. Okay, thumbs up from the judges. Yeah, 7.18.
All right.
Okay, that brought our average up by quite a bit.
And each one of her combos just ramped up higher and higher in the score category.
And Steen getting set up in I don't know where. Uh-oh.
Yelling at the cameraman again.
Said, move it.
That's a difficult job.
Yeah.
Staying out of the way and capturing every angle.
Let's go, Steen. Getting her last shoe wipes on those strikes. Available from Strike Movement, one of our sponsors. Thank you very much for endorsing Sport Parkour.
Let's go, Christine. Big precision across. Ooh!
Ooh! Sticks the
Love
swing
that.
to the gainer. All right.
Oh, she pumping the arm. That was beautiful. All right, so big drop pre, lazy cart to swing gainer.
All right. Will it be enough to pull her into the top 6?
Now, comparing that back to the one we just watched from Hanaho, this precision is pretty meaty, but again, watching things like those lazy transitions, it's a very simple transition that helps you set up. So one hard move, simple transition into another hard move.
Yeah.
That simple transition can take away some of the difficulty, but that being said, the first and last part of the combo brings it up.
Yeah, a little difficulty sandwich. Oh, Steen's loving it. And she nailed that swing through gainer, yeah? Swing through gainer?
Yeah, I'll call it that. Close enough. Swing back.
Especially in a tricking sense, gainers can be a little bit subjective.
Yeah.
So 6.07, alrighty.
Now, that I will say, had it been in something like a line round, I think scores significantly higher.
Yeah.
But because it is combo only, having those vault transitions mid-combo, I think is it kind of brings down the whole overall value.
Sabotaged by her own trick selection.
Right.
Yeah. Right, because you only have 3 spots, and if one of the spots is taken up by something lower in difficulty, you will suffer score-wise.
Exactly. The whole point of this round is just 3 bangers, hard things combined together.
All right, Hikari Izumi.
Let's go, Hikari.
Oh! Devil drop off the pole.
Now again, starting with the lazy, but going into the devil drop off the pole and like that quickly.
Yeah.
Jumping, hitting, and immediately rebounding into that inward.
Like usually you want to take a second when you're doing those, especially on such a tiny surface.
Yeah, most people you see start in cat and they're like, I'm going to start my line from here, not jump to it and go. That raises the difficulty of that single move significantly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Could we see that one more time?
And the big thing to point out here is the foot placement. You have to get your feet perfectly set on that bar.
Also, like a very low spot to devil drop. Usually you're doing that off a higher wall.
Right.
Let's go. And kind of over-rotating it, too. Damn.
Yeah, I think that's a product of the fact that it is so low. She cranked it hard.
Yeah. Let's go, 6.35.
6.35. Her highest scoring combo thus far, and that being her last combo, it is her highest scoring combo.
And unfortunately, I don't think that'll be enough to put her into top 6, taking her to tomorrow. I don't think she'll be making it.
That is a classic case of Josh Dowie counting his chickens before the eggs hatch. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 people to go.
Oh, true.
That could certainly end up in zeros if they bail hard.
Will I stand corrected, or will I be the future man? We'll have to find out with Miranda Tibbling up next.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, no! That was so sick. And it happened so fast.
Side? Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I was expecting all the prep time. She immediately goes into that inward side, off the ledge, straight to back handspring, goes for the swing back, lands a bit low. I couldn't quite see from my angle, but I wasn't watching the screen.
Now, a classic mistake with those swing backs or swing gainers is not letting yourself have the time to ride that kick up into the air. It's very tempting to pull that backflip real quick. Watch, she just might not. Yep,
yeah.
So she pulled that backflip before she was able to kick herself into the rotation.
It looked like, I'll see here, it looked like her leg may have actually kicked her other leg on the way through. Yeah, I think it did. I think that's what stopped the swing come through. She just caught her left heel with her right leg swinging through.
Yo, that is some difficult momentum to work with. Doing an inward Webster side directly into like a back flick.
Yeah, you got to have very strong legs because you have to absorb that sideways momentum and then immediately redirect it backwards.
Okay, 6.90 still. And yeah, that is one thing we're seeing this year is that execution isn't necessarily
make or break.
Yeah, it's not make or break.
It's important, but it will not completely ruin you if you mess up.
And so I had a talk with a couple seasoned competitors, and they were saying, yeah, execution was a bit more important in prior years because, you know, people were trying things that were a little bit out of their range.
Right.
But the tricks that we're seeing competitors bail, you know, they are reasonably bailed. They're not just, like, sent into, like, a disgusting bail. You know?
Most competitors, when they bail, they hop up with a smile on their face and say, I messed up a little bit.
Yeah. So now the judging criteria is meant to usher competitors towards proper line construction as opposed to clean combinations.
And allowing them to take some level of risk without completely destroying their chances of winning if they mess up a tiny bit.
Yeah. Okay, Noah Diorgina up next for her final round of combo.
Starting with Webster pre over a gap.
Hey,
straight to scoop full. Let's go.
Hey, pop full hyper. Nice. And you might not have seen from that camera angle, but that front was across a gap. You wanted to rotate that, and you are face first into the ledge.
Yep. Landing on a little block inside, in between the two IMAX walls. The judges definitely know it's there. You can see the gap there just past Noah.
And she still had to play it tight so that she could get that scoot up proper. Take a look at that. Right? Space it out proper so she can get that scoot.
And then you can see there that scoot has to carry her away from the brick slant wall as well.
Right. A little bit of a reposition.
If she does her scoot straight forward, she's going to run into it. She has to do it off to the side and does crank out a bit of that hyper, like you said.
And you typically see a hyper resulting from pre-twisting, which is what happened with that. You know, you're going to get a little bit of a pre-twisting motion, sending yourself sideways on that scoot. So just a little bit of a factoid for you right there.
Yeah, a little bonus fact.
Oh, no, they just messed up that handshake, though. I don't. Did the judges see that?
Noah got a 7.95 for that one.
All right.
Very fitting score. That was a difficult combo and linked beautifully. I was reading other scores and I brain farted. I was reading the wrong score for the wrong person.
Okay.
But Noah did get a 7.95. Very fitting.
Yeah, I think so. And then we got Elise and Nene remaining. Oh, chalking them up. Elise be going to them bars.
Oh, all right, there's a handshake.
That's the handshake we were looking for.
Much cleaner execution on the handshake. Will it translate to the combo?
It may just do that.
We got Dom Tommaso in the crowd, waving the British flag.
No idea why. Oh, wait.
There he is.
Oh.
Elise up on the bars. She's right into it.
All right.
Kips
Kipping.
up. Ooh, toe giant to fly away quarter turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll take that.
Only done on a single bar, but a great combo for a single bar.
Yeah, damn. There was a lot of hectic twisting going on there.
Yeah, it's so hard to come out of that toe giant with enough swing to crank out that little flyaway half she did.
Yeah. And I know she was struggling to put together 3 total combinations, so, maybe just threw that one together last second potentially.
Yeah, it may have been a default.
It's like, what can I do here? Oh!
You can see how hectic that swing is.
Yeah. Legs be going all over the place.
Comes up, and that is really the difficulty of this. Coming out of that, there's so much drop.
And just having
Nicely
the patience
done to
to ride
control
that
it.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Duh. What's up, Elise?
Waiting on that full thumbs up. It's creeping, and it's up. All
There we
right,
go.
what does she get?
Take a look.
Praying for it.
Yo. 7.70.
7.70.
Taking her average up to 7.71. Cementing her in first place. The only person that could upset her right now is Nene Nagai.
All right, it comes down to Nene's final combo. Oh, she is out in that corner that we cannot see. Eyes on the screen.
Yep. What is she going to do? Visualizing right now, sneaking in some training in the brain.
Nene and Elise battling for crowd favorite right now. Chalking up, eyeing up the bars.
Let's go, Nene. Show me what you got.
Ooh, judging by the finger language there, it's looking like maybe a longer combo.
Okay.
There we go.
Loving the crowd. Okay, what she got?
Go. Flyaway quarter turn.
Just clipping her toes,
Kips.
but still going.
Into the swing cast. Rolling forward into pump flip.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So as I said, a much longer combo there.
Yep.
Oh,
But I think it
she's
counts. I
stomping
think
it
it's
out.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, Nene, that was sweet.
All right.
And clipped her foot early on and was able to work through it.
She did, yeah. Still able to kip up. Had to swing from the kip. Had to swing into a little bit of a swing turn, and then a forward swing, and then into the swing cast. That is a bit of a lull in that combo.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, you take that one lull out, and every single move is so sick.
It's true.
Right here, it's so hard because you got to stay close to the bar that you're swinging on to get enough height. But if you stay too close, as we see, that foot can catch.
And
Controlled
but it did
it
not
so
shake her.
nice.
Yep. Stayed calm.
Swing turn hits that back swing. Great form on the swing cast. Rolls one step into the palm flip.
Let's go. Punching that wall.
All right, 100% a combo.
Oh.
That may be enough, actually. Let's see. Elise does have a very, very high middle score of an 8.13. So Elise's first score was 7.3. Nene's first score was 7.48. Elise's next was 8.13.
Oh, schmack.
Nene's next was 7.9.
6.77. Yeah, I would agree with that.
6.77.
Just those delays from having to adjust with that swing.
Yeah.
So that puts Nene Nagai actually in third place now.
Interesting.
Yo, so podium of the day, we have Elise Bickley in first with a score of 7.71, with Noah Diorgina now in second place with a score of 7.49. And then Nene Nagai with the average of that last trick bringing her down with a total score of 7.38 in third place.
All right.
So with top 6 moving on, I believe that'll be the last that we see of Hikari Izumi
Now, do we have the placement scores yet?
I think that's that.
So that's I'm not gonna
Oh.
speak.
Oh.
I'm not gonna speak
Oh.
because I don't know.
Oh.
But I know that we
Oh.
will be seeing placement scores soon
Oh.
because our speed and style is determined by placement scores, not your line or combo or big trick scores, if that makes sense.
Right, and taking into account day number 1 as well. Right.
Exactly.
So though I just read to you the scores from today, people.
Yep.
So you know.
So we will have to see what that does to the overall leaderboard, because if you got first yesterday, that will give you a set number of points, second set number of points, third set number of points, and lower for each. And then they're adding up the rank score, not the round score.
Damn, so I did speak too soon.
A little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
Hey, sorry guys, I didn't mean to call my count my chickens before
They
the
hatch.
cattle's come home.
Yeah. You got to wait for the cattle. Sometimes they get a hold of a chicken or two,
Yep.
you know.
Okay,
Here we go.
so okay,
Elise Bickley in
Let's
first
go.
place
Come on.
with a 15.51. Nene Nagai with a 15.28 in second place, followed by Noah in third with 14.29, and Miranda Tibbling in fourth with a 13.3. That does look like it will mean Christine Dietrich Henry will not be moving on
Damn.
to tomorrow's big trick round.
Wow, so Hikari, I stand corrected. You will be moving on to tomorrow's event. Thank you for your work, and we'll see you there. Now, I think we're going to throw it to the replays. Check out some of the action we saw there. A very unique combination from Hanaho Yamamoto up and over.
Move I think I've never seen before.
Nope. Little flag pull over. Little play on words there. And Steen's, I think, highest scoring combination.
Yep. Very clean front handspring to end things off.
Keeping it elastic.
Surprisingly low scoring combo here due to the lack of obstacle interaction or innovation. Still a sick combo, though.
Yeah. And tough to nail right on the edge of an obstacle.
Oh, and I love this one from Noah.
Yeah.
Boop, bop.
Half. Uh-huh. Half twist, but fully happy. Boom. Pop side. Are you kidding me, Elise?
Oh, that was so good.
And she thought about the pimp for a second, but also
you imagine?
when your chest is forward like that, it's really tough to commit to that rotation.
Yeah. Well, especially like on the slant wall. I don't want to pimp the slant wall no matter what.
Nah. Yeah, pimp flip is one you want to keep really tight. Let's go. Got that Webster sandwich from Hanaho. Check it out one more time. And a little bit underrated foot placement for that Webster. It would be kind of difficult to hit out of that toe shoot switch. Or 180 toe, whatever.
Yeah.
Why am I talking?
Toe shoot switch, low key. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Twitch.
Twitch.
No. Don't you start calling it Twitch.
Shout out Twitch back home.
Hey, yo, yeah, Twitch tip it.
Twitch Tresk.
And Hikari Azumi with that front late half.
A lot of these combos were just like very pleasant to watch. Like if they were part of a line, I would have loved the line. But as a standalone combo, didn't quite have the same level of hype as what you're expecting to see. Like
This
something like
is one of
this
my
right
favorites.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Tight concrete. Yup.
Loved that.
Kind of a little quarter twist too. Miranda, no stranger to these quarter twists. Yep, and that was a great combination by Noah.
Yep.
I just think the components were in the wrong place, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Still a great combo.
I agree with that. I also think had the palm flip pop back been linked perfectly, it would have added a lot to that line combo. And
Yeah,
this
right?
disgusting cast pre.
Come on, Elise.
I believe that was our highest scoring.
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah.
Release the Elise. Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Come on, that was tight. And this was also one of our highest difficulty lines. Yo, what's up?
What's up? We got Lorena joining us up here.
Ping back.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yo, and the cameraman doing the one-hand snap.
This was probably my favorite visually. I really like every aspect of this. Whoop.
Yes, fantastic combination. Super technical. And yeah, although it was low to the ground, there was very few ground contacts.
Right.
So she was not penalized for keeping it
realistically, only one ground trick, which was the backflip at the end.
Yeah.
Because even the toe shoot, like half cart, can't do without the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, half of it was in the air. Hey, nailing it.
And on concrete, too, the rubber does make landings quite a bit softer than straight concrete.
Yeah. Yeah, that concrete is not forgiving.
Yep.
Let's go, Steen. And then this devil drop by Hikari.
Oh, so scary to get your feet in the right place that quickly.
Yeah.
I think had there been just a different transition other than lazy, it would have popped off.
Like maybe something into that bar area.
Right, right.
Let's go, Miranda. Yo, what a surprise.
I want to get another look at this landing as well. Bit low.
And I wonder if her knees even touched her, if she was able to kind of
yeah, certainly not the worst landing we've seen this competition.
Yeah.
I think knees may have tapped, but feet also went down.
Yeah, that was still beastly.
Webster pre.
Yeah. Let's go. Yep. Let's go, Noah. That was nice. And then Elise's bar combination. Some hectic bar work.
Yeah, I was about to say very hectic.
And I think maybe she was planning to hit a full, and you know the setup just did not serve.
That's what I was thinking. But yeah, that setup to full is so hard. You would have to get a bit higher and then almost make the giant all the way around and then kind of jump off and forward for the regrab.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not looking at this.
Nope,
this
nope, nope,
practice.
nope.
No way.
Keeping my eyes off practice. And then again, maybe one difference here, because I think that quarter turn regrab is great. Maybe the kip swing turn flyaway to palm flip would have served better, even though the flyaway is such an easy move compared to the swing cast.
Just too much delay, right?
Too much delay, yeah.
Well, that was one of the highest level women's semis that we've seen so far. Compared to last year, kind of a Sydney Slaughterfest. And then this year, no Sydney, but still, I think these competitors would. He's still stuck.
You got to remind me, Sydney ain't here.
Yeah, Sydney could not make it, unfortunately, due to extraneous circumstances.
That's okay. Who we got is making up for that because they are popping off this year.
I think they would have given Sydney a run for their money, too. I don't think she would have been a shoo-in for finals this year.
She definitely would have been shaking in her boots a little bit. I can promise you that.
Huh?